What's going on, guys? My name's Kyle. Welcome to the Big Money Mindset 2 Rocketfuel channel. In today's video, we're going to be covering the NIO stock. We're going to see where NIO is headed in the near future, and we'll also take a look at the share dilution article and see how this has affected NIO in the short term. Once again, I want to say congratulations to everyone that signed up for the Patreon. The link is in the description. I go over call option opportunities for companies I see with amazing upside every Sunday, 4 times per month before the market opens on a Monday. And only if you feel this video gives you a better insight on NIO in the short term. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to leave me a comment. I'm going to be replying back to as many comments as I possibly can. Let's get into it. As we can see, of course, Motley Fool is going to be putting out those articles on the NIO stock anytime any kind of headline comes out. So what happened? The NIO stock lower on Friday after Chinese electrical vehicle maker said it will issue at least 60 million shares in an offering next week. As of 10:30, NIO's depository shares were down 4.9%. It's down a little bit lower. NIO has said it will sell up to 69 million new American depository shares, raising as much as 2.8 billion in an offering that is expected to hit the market next week. The company plans to use the new cash for a variety of corporate purposes, including new product development, the development of self-driving technology. So guys, we know that a share dilution is a minor setback. Of course, this has no major long-term problems with NIO. This is just a minor setback. People get worried. People sell off. People want to exit, especially people in early calls. So it's just a lot of short-term roadblocks, okay? This is completely fine. Companies do this all the time. As we can see, NIO's offerings follow similar secondary stock offerings from rivals, including Tesla, which announced a $5 billion raise earlier this week, Li Auto, which raised about $1.3 billion last week, Xpeng announced $2.2 billion stock sale on Wednesday. So a lot of these companies are doing this to grow faster long term, okay? So it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a minor setback in the short term. You just need a lot of patience inside of the stock market because these roadblocks can happen along with the delisting. Guys, you have to understand the delisting was way worse than a stock offering, okay? A delisting is literally a company potentially getting kicked off of the market. So this is just a short-term setback. We're going to take a look at the charts just to see what kind of movement has been happening, and I'm going to give you guys some bullish price targets for NIO in the short term as well as the long term towards the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. So guys, I want you to understand I am invested in NIO. I've been purchasing stock, right around that $11, $12 range a couple of months ago, and I believe in this company long term. I have also purchased call options for this company in the short term. As you can see, I have over 5 contracts in NIO. These are worth nearly close to $10,000 even after the drastic pullback from that $56 high. And I'm just riding these guys out till January, right around NIO Day. So I'm just holding tight. As we can see, I like the Robinhood chart, for the 1 month. And we can see, NIO hit that $56 high right here on November 23rd, right around 3 weeks ago. Once the delisting news came back on top of the pullback, they hit that $38 low, which was, max fear. It was pretty bad. And we could take a look right here. NIO is hovering right around that $41.60 range after the news of the share dilution has been announced. So there's a lot of stability with NIO over 40. And I want you guys to know, if you just have a longer outlook, just even that 3 to 4 month time frame, along with that 5-year time frame, NIO will not be seeing that $40 range very long, okay? And we're going to take a look into some of the headlines that, the bears are saying. But long term, this is a great company, and I'm going to show you guys why, just because of what they've been doing month in and month out. A couple of weeks ago, the NIO stock delisting, bears comments, okay? This is what the bears have been saying, okay? This is getting delisted. This is going to zero. This company is garbage. Guys, this is what brought that max fear to that $38 range, okay? So that's just what the headlines were for a week. I told people to just buckle up. This is how it works. This is just psychology inside of the stock market. The stock market revolves around news, okay? If you're up to date on the news, you already know what's going to happen in the short term as well as the long term. We know this company has been smashing sales records, and they're waiting to scale up to a bigger factory because they can't even keep up with the demand in China. They're about to be maxing out their, facility in the next couple of months, so they have to make a big game plan change if they want to take the company to the next level. The new December roadblock, NIO share dilution, bears comments, this stock is going to zero. Chinese are stealing your money. NIO has no money, guys. This is just what companies do to grow in the short term as well as the long term, okay? They love raising capital to just venture off. They're going for autonomous driving. They have to increase marketing, increase sales, potential factory. There's a lot of variations. And once again, if you stay tuned, I'm going to give you guys some solid price predictions for the short term as well as the long term. Understand, because of the delisting, people have totally forgot. Bank of America has quoted a $54 price target. Goldman Sachs, $59 price target. Chase Bank, $50 price target. And they've hit 6-month sales records broken month in and month out. They just keep smashing these sales records, guys. The delisting news is not even a fraction of how bad the dilution news was. And after the delisting news came out, NIO hit that $38 price range. And just a couple of days later, it hit $48, guys, before the share dilution news broke out. So NIO was already on that uptrend. So because of this dilution news, it's just another minor setback, okay? I expect, this is just my personal opinion, I expect we trade sideways for 2 weeks. And pretty much what sideways means is just $40 to $45 range, just bouncing around for the next 2 weeks. Then a slow build-up to December sales record, followed by a build-up to NIO Day. I expect prior to NIO Day, the good news to already be priced in, and most likely January 4th to January 8th, NIO should be above that $55 range once the sales come out, okay? So just know that this is a minor setback, but long-term, this is going to be an amazing company. Just the way that they're scaling up for production, okay? They're smashing sales records every month, and they don't even have a legitimate factory to handle, crazy demand right now. Personally, I just think the direction of the share dilution, that's where the money's headed. It's just scaling up more to grow faster. So bullish mentality, NIO scales up to a new factory next year in 2021. Okay, that's what I've been telling my Patreon members. It's going to happen. It's the only way this company can take it to the next level. And I'm going to give you guys some bullish price predictions that I've been, going over with my Patreon members. Basically, I expect by right around April, NIO should be hitting, that $100 price target. In December of 2021, if the sales just keep growing sporadically and a factory does come in the making, we should be seeing that $150 price target by the end of next year. So no, right now, NIO stock is at a $41 range. If you just have a short-term hold mentality, of just a year, you can easily double your money in a safe, growing company. Long-term, there's no telling how big this company can get. So I just want you guys to understand dilution is part of the game. This is part of the market. Companies do this all the time to raise capital. It's not as bad as the delisting, but as you can see right now, we're just hovering around that $41 range. This is where the news gets absorbed. Next week, the next week after, we might trade sideways unless NIO breaks out some crazy news. But understand, the good news is going to be happening in January prior to NIO Day and January sales. So there's a lot of good things happening for NIO, even in the short term. Just remember, December is a minor setback. It's just the way things go inside of the stock market. And that's why, you want to have longevity and call options. You want to have more cushion. My call options, I've been buying them months out, and even with this setback, I'm still mid-January, so I'm not really worried about the call options. I can still exercise these $22 calls if I feel like it. I would love to have NIO shares at that $22 range. That's going to be an amazing long-term investment, so I'm very excited, guys. I'm really pleased to share this information with you guys, and I'm going to be going over a lot more NIO videos in the near future, so stay tuned. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed doing this video for you. I'm going to continue to do a lot more NIO videos in the future, as well as some of the hotter stocks that I'm buying and watching. So be on the lookout, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Once again, I want to say congratulations to everyone that signed up for the Patreon. The link is in the description. We've been entering a lot of amazing companies at an early time frame. I got everyone buying in on NIO with me in that $20 range, so we are still sitting very nicely, and we've also been entering a lot of other companies doing very well. So check out the link, read up on it, and just give me a comment if you guys have any questions. I will be answering as many questions as I possibly can. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Kyle. This is Big Money Mindset 2. I hope you have a great day.